Welcome and welcome back to another episode of On the Trail with Gyver. This is kind of a impromptu video. I wasn't really planning to make one today as I set out, but thought this would be a good one to make. I've walked you guys through some of the gear I carry with me when I am, and sorry for the traffic, I'm kind of close to the road a little bit. But yeah, I've walked you guys through some of the gear I carry with me when I'm out hiking on the trails. I thought today I'd walk you through some of the gear I carry with me when I'm out fishing on the water. So here I have my 10-foot kayak. I'm not going to get into all the ins and outs of name brand. I'm not sponsored by anybody. This just happened to one I liked and I chose it. What I carry with me is, of course, my paddle, my life jacket. I've got a couple of bags with miscellaneous fishing tackle in them. I recently started carrying a net with me. I have a couple of splash bags to keep some of my stuff dry. They were calling for rain today, so I actually threw a rain jacket in one as well. I have my fish finder. I have a basket net, or whatever you want to call it, so I can keep the fish alive until I get back to the shore. I carry with me a pair of sunglasses. These are polarized, so it helps me to see under the water. And then I've got two different fishing poles with me today. They are both collapsible, which in a kayak is very, very helpful. Maneuvering them around, if I'm in a tight area, I can just, collapse them in, get through, whether I'm going through, under a bridge or a lot of overhang, and then when I'm back out in the open, I can extend them all the way back out. And that's really about it for all I carry. Like I said, I just wanted to make this a real quick video. If you guys have any suggestions on gear I could bring with me, or if you want me to do a video going into more detail on some of the gear, I'll be happy to. All I have to do is drop a comment, and I'll reply and see what I can do for y'all. One of the things I did want to comment on is, along with the gear that I take with me, sometimes it's about what I bring back. And as an example, this bobber attached to line and hook was tangled in some lily pads on the far side of the lake. It took me a whole 30 seconds to paddle up to it, grab the line, get the bobber and hook out of the water, and put it on top of my kayak where, I'm just going to walk to the nearest trash can and throw it away. The bobber's busted up. I'm thinking from them pulling on it, and that's probably what got them to break the line, or they might have cut it. But, when I'm on land, I go by try and follow the leave no trace policies as much as I can. And, I take that to the water with me as well. These, give you a quick look at, where I'm at over here. I'm kind of came into a park where I launched out at, but, there's the lake behind me, and there's more lake, down a channel. There's actually a chain of them connected. I didn't paddle through all of them today. Eventually will, someday, hopefully. But these waters are here for us to enjoy, and same as the trails going through the woods. They're meant for us to enjoy. I want to enjoy them. I hope you want to enjoy them. And one of the things I don't enjoy is when I'm out there and I see other people's trash laying around. So I do my best to pick it up when I can. I can't get it all. you know, and I don't try to either, but if I can pick up at least, you know, one thing that was out there and bring it back, well, that's one less thing, you know, for someone else to have to worry about. Or, you know, especially in the water, you know, fish eat that stuff. Fish and turtles can get snagged in the line. They get hooked on it, and then, you know, they might die, you know, and we don't want that for sure. So, but yeah, that's really all I have for this video. I'm going to throw in a little bit of footage that I recorded while I was out there on the water. Nothing fancy. I was just using a old camera in a waterproof case, but I enjoyed it. I hope you guys too. And, you know, as always, you know, God bless, and I hope to see you on the trail.